Do understand and get that your day is going to get better once your perception gets better. Honey, let's say it again. Your day is going to get better once your perception gets better. Okay. Oh, I got some good stuff for you guys today. So first, I am about to make a smoothie. Using the same ingredients we used yesterday. Some berries, some almond milk. Oh, and I got some flax seeds. Honey, I don't forgot about the stuff I got up there. Okay, let's get into it. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, I done put these in the goddamn fridge. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Honey, I done put my darn kids' Lunchables in the damn freezer. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have a few things that I want to talk to you guys about. One particular is law of attraction, okay? Ooh, honey, when I was on the train, I had to take notes down because the information, it was so good. Okay, and let me just get the stuff. Let me get the stuff and then I'm going to come back. Wait. Okay, so we got our almond milk. And I gotta hurry up because I got other videos that I have to do. And I told my children, because my youngest son, he's been complaining like, you always on your phone. You always on your phone. So I was like, you know what? When they come home from school, I'ma just fully focus on them instead of being on the phone and stuff like that. Because when I see comments, I want to respond back to the comments that some of you guys leave, whether it's TikTok, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. But okay, my children, they come first. Okay, like, you know, I gotta make sure my children is good. Okay, all right. So we're gonna put some a triple berry blend. Some of this. And then I am going to use some of this. This is blackstrap molasses. Now, I've been drinking from the bottle from it, okay? But instead of drinking from the bottle, I'm like, you know what? I could put some of this in my smoothie. So I'm going to put about 1 tablespoon. Ooh. Come on, child. Okay. We got that. And now we are going to go with some flaxseed. Okay. I don't measure the flaxseed and stuff. I just pour. And then we're going to go in with some goji berries. Honey, I forgot I had this up here. This is what happens when you keep going food shopping upon food shopping upon food shopping, honey. You forget that you got this stuff, what you got up there. But I'm grateful. You know, I'm really grateful, okay? Hey, Parker, peace here, baby. Peace here. So listen, if I say your last name, that's because the first name, it seems like it's hard for me to pronounce. So I'm going to just say the last name, okay? All right, we cool, we good in the neighborhood. Huh? We good? Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so we gonna blend. Okay, so it may seem a little loud, honey, but I gotta blend. Okay. Okay, so this should be good. Yeah, I'm blending a smoothie. Oh, thank you, Parker. I appreciate that. Okay, so okay, so I got some good stuff for you guys. I got some good stuff for you guys. Okay, one second. My phone. I gotta unplug it from, and then I gotta plug it back. I gotta plug it over there because my battery is like kind of low. Okay. Make sure you guys are giving the videos a thumbs up, okay? So I could be in the algorithm. Make sure you guys are giving my video a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up, okay? It's right over there, okay? I don't know exactly where it's at, but it's right there, okay? Give a video a thumbs up. Send some hearts. Interact, okay? All right. So listen. One of the things that you have to understand is this. So I was on the train, okay, earlier today, and I'm always studying. I'm always looking for ways to become the greatest version of myself. And with studying, right, knowing who you are, whether you go into seminars or personal development, whether you read in the books. One second, let me send Tracy a message, okay, so she can come on here. 1 second. Okay. So, I'm always looking for ways to improve who I am, right, as a person. And one of the things that you have to understand, that's why I talk to you guys a lot about, like, don't worry about the money. The money is going to come to you, but whether you get the money or not, okay, but the money is going to come. If you get the money because you manifested money several times in your life and then the money go. The reason why the money go is because you're not aware. Self-awareness is key. All right. And it's a great, phenomenal book. The Power of the Subconscious Mind. That's one of my favorite reads. That The Power of the Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy. And The Mystic Path to the Mystic Path to Cosmic Power by Vernon Howard. Okay. Those two books are my favorite reads because they talk about you. Okay. They talk about you. You have to understand, right? All of us have heard probably a time or two law of attraction. We also heard the strangest secret from Earl Nightingale. We become what we think about, right? Now, you have to understand and get this, okay? So I hope you get this. Hey, Tracy. I don't know. Did you get my message? Because I was like, oh, wait, let me go text Tracy. So this is what you have to understand. And I wrote this stuff down while I was on the train, okay? This is how it is. All right. So don't worry about the spelling. The spelling, you could, I'm going to tell you what it means, okay? So over here is the intellect, right? I had got this drawing from Bob Proctor, okay? Bob Proctor, he was a part of The Secret, right? And he go more in depth into what things really are, okay? And why, when people have watched The Secret, why things didn't actually work out for them, because they missing ingredients, okay? Is ingredients missing, okay? And the ingredient that is missing, it is the paradigm, okay? The paradigm. Okay. The paradigm is a multitude of habits. Okay. I said this yesterday. When you get up the same, most likely you do the same exact thing you do the same exact thing each and every day. Okay. You don't question your routine. You just step into action and you just do it. Okay. Now the intellect, the subconscious, I mean the law of attraction, it don't go from the intellect. So you could read 1,000 books, okay, but if you don't know why you do some of the things that you do, those books, they are not going to help you become wealthy. Okay, if you don't know why you do some of the things you do, you have to know why you do some of the things you do. And so how it goes is, all right, so this is the intellect, this is the conscious part of you, right? This is like a drawing of the brain. Okay, this is the top part. This is the intellect, which is the consciousness. Okay, the consciousness is the intellect. It's the stuff that we read, the stuff that we see, the things that we have been programmed while we was in school, right? The bottom part is the subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the action part of you. You tend to do what you do because of your paradigm, okay? Your paradigm is the habits. The habits are attracted to the law of attraction, and that's why you tend to get what you get. The law of attraction, it doesn't respond to, because you read 1,000,000 books. It doesn't care how smart you are. What it cares about, where are all your thoughts going, okay? And if you are operating from a place of the programming, okay, what you've been programmed when you was a kid, right? Work so hard in order to be successful. You got to go to school in order to win. You all these different things, right? And we also been programmed to allow the outside to control us. Okay, the to allow the outside to control us, and that's where school comes in, and that's where your parents and stuff comes in. We've been programmed to allow our results, what we have been getting, to dictate exactly where we're going. But as long as you keep on focusing on your results, okay, and saying, oh my goodness, look at my results, look what I did, my life, you keep complaining and all that emotions, those emotions and that energy. Remember, emotions are energy in motion, okay? So all those emotions that you feel, that's energy. And that's what you are sending out. Okay. You sending that out into universal mind. Okay. Which is only one mind. It's a collective. All of us. Okay. It's not a black mind, a white mind, an Asian mind, a Asian mind. It is a collective. Okay. All your thoughts. And that's why they say oneness. Because you think, oh, well, just because I'm black, I'm not connected. No, 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 no. You are connected. Because in the eyes of the universe, it don't see color. Okay? You're a spirit. And that's what you got to understand. You are a spirit. Okay? You're not a color. All right, you are a spirit. And so when you start understanding this and start getting a concept of this, it's not so much, oh well, how smart, because I used to feel that way, right? Like, oh, I need to read this book, and I always was competing to, and that's what school is gonna do to you. It's gonna make you compete so you can get a better grade, right? And then it's like you gotta become something other than in order for you to get the good grade. Like you gotta be just like everybody else. Okay, you gotta catch on just like everybody else. You wasn't made like that. You one of a kind. Okay, you are one of a kind. Okay, there could never ever be anyone like you. So let's get that straight. So if you don't change the paradigm, you're gonna constantly get the same thing. So I don't give a damn if you read in 1,000,000 books. Okay, now I always talk about reading books, but the books I recommend is because they are awareness books, self-help books. Okay, but if you and this is another thing that I want you guys to understand and get. People often say, because I had heard some people say personal development don't work. That's not true. That's not true. Personal development works if you are working it. what often happens is you want to read the thing one time, okay, and say you got it. That's not how you are going to really get it. It's not just one time, my love. You have to read it over and over and over and over and over and over again. You have to listen to the personal development over and over and over and over again, okay? Until you start becoming aware of why you do the things that you do. So when you listen into the personal development, when you read in the books, what it does is it causes you to have self-awareness. That's what it do. And some people, they start with the personal development. They'll listen to one tape or whatever, or one lecture, and then they'll say, oh, that sounded good, and then that's it. And then when the personal development, you start seeing like you doing stuff. That's what I noticed with myself, right? A while ago. I was listening to Bob Proctor, and then I noticed I would start doing things. Like I would start going out, going places and stuff like that. And then it would be a part of me that felt like, and that's the programming. The programming don't want you to change. And so it was a part of me that was like, damn, I don't want to do that, right? I don't want to do that because it's the programming. And this time I said, you know what? I made a commitment. Nope, every day we studying. Every day we reading. Every day we are doing these things. See, if you so caught up about the money, the money, it'll come. But if you don't have a clue on how it came, you're gonna lose it again. It's the consciousness. You have to you have to understand this. You have to get this. You have to change the programming. So I'm gonna tell you guys what I do, okay? I done said this time and time again, but I'm gonna share it again. I write my goals down. Okay, today I tell you guys, write a gratitude journal. I don't know how many of you guys wrote that. I mean, do a gratitude journal. But you'll start catching on. You'll start catching on. I write my goals down each and every day, right? And what I do is, instead of me second guessing about it, I just step into radical action. So my intuition told me earlier today to go to Edgewater, okay? Edgewater is roughly probably like 3 towns over from me. Went to Edgewater, then I came back home. When I came back home, I noticed, I was like trying to clean up and stuff like that. And I had spoke to myself, no, let's go. We working out. We working out right now. We doing this right now. And so what I did was I put on my workout clothes real quick. Okay, you want to start getting into radical action. If you start thinking so much and start saying, oh, well, I gotta have all the answers. Oh, I gotta wait until this person comes. Oh, I gotta wait until your life is not going to fucking change. It's going to stay the same. I guarantee you it's going to stay the same. Next year is going to look just like this year. The same exact way. And I'm not a psychic, but I could almost predict how your life is going to look. Why? Because you're not doing nothing different. You're doing the same exact thing each and every day. You waiting for someone else to change for you to get started to change, or you want somebody to accompany you with your change, and it don't work like that. Some things you just gotta go by yourself, and you are capable of facing whatever fear it is that shows up. You are able to face it, because let me tell you something. The universe is not going to leave you on a limb. It's not going to leave you by yourself. It's not going to say, all right, well, you went out there, you followed your heart, so let me just leave you. It's not like that. And you getting it caught up with what happened to you as a child. When you follow your heart, it will work with you. People will come, people you don't even know, but because you are operating at a certain frequency, okay, that they're on a certain frequency too. And you'll say, oh, they so kind. But the truth of the matter is because of the frequency that they're on, that you are on, because you are following your heart. Your life, if you keep doing the same, I can guarantee you, and I don't give a damn. If you have a job and you say, oh, well, I got to do this because go ahead. It's not because of the job. It's because of your programming. You can give excuses till you blow in the face. But I'm telling you, because I witnessed myself doing it. Oh, let me just do Uber. You know, I could make $300 today. $300? $300 ain't shit. Okay? It's not nothing. $300, and at times we limit ourselves because we say, oh, well, I can make this, I can make that. And yeah, great food, yeah, but you can make so much more. And the reason why you won't do it is because of fear. You could give all the excuses. No, it ain't because of fear. You know, I got other stuff I got to take care of. Next year, you're going to have other stuff you got to take care of too. The following year, you got other stuff that you got to take care of too. Every year, you're going to have something to take care of. But it's not until you start looking at your life and say, you know what, I deserve better. You know what, I'm going to do different. Hey, this is your life. Your life. But time is ticking. And you ain't got all day. You do not have all day. And just today, your children is watching you. I don't know if that inspires some of you guys. Okay? But when my children watch me, and first of all, I told my children, my youngest children, I said, listen, I need you guys on my team. Okay. I have a 6-year-old and an 8-year-old. And then I have 2 older children, a 21-year-old and then an 18-year-old. Okay. But my 2 youngest children, I said, I need you guys on my team. You know, like it's stuff that I have to do and we need to work together as a team. Mommy got videos to make, okay? And I need you guys in the morning to cooperate with me so I can do what I need to do. So your children, they watching you. They gonna live the same exact life you live. What you did, they gonna do that. Stuck at their job, they gonna stay stuck at their job too. Why? Because you don't demonstrate nothing. You don't demonstrate that they have the capacity or they have the ability to change their lives. Why? Because you don't change yours. You're not changing your life. So why would they take anything that you say? They don't listen to what we say. They listen to what we do. What they see us do, that's what they do. I remember with my oldest son, okay? One second. I remember with my oldest son, I remember I had told him, I said, you know what, you need to change their programming. Because I'm the one who gave you the programming and this shit don't work. The programming is the habits, is the, you know, is the culture, so to speak. Oh, do this, do that, do this. You got to do it this way. You got to do it that way. And it don't work. And I told him, I said, you got to change it. Now it's up to him to change it. You know, I could apologize until I'm blue in the face and say, you know, I apologize for the way I treated you. I apologize for the programming I gave you. Well, all my children, I apologize. But if, goddamn it, if I can start changing my life, you can start changing yours too. No excuse. No excuse. And so you have to understand that if you wake up and do the same exact thing, I guarantee you your life is going to be the same. I guarantee you. And it's so crazy because we all have gifts. All of us. Each and every one of us have gifts. And the reason why you don't rock out to your gift is because somebody convinced you that, oh, there's no money in it. Or hey, you gonna do this? You know, they start putting it into like, hey, you gonna do that? Where the money gonna come from? Because it started off when you was a kid. It was programming. And so you put your gift, all your dreams and stuff to the side. Cause you like, you know what? I can't see how the money is gonna come. I don't know how this is going to happen. I don't know. You know, instead of just making a decision, I'm going to do this. Because once you start making a decision, things start coming. Like each and every day, I tell you guys, I write my goals down. I don't know what the damn video is going to be about. I write my goals down each and every day. Sometimes at nighttime, I write my goals down. 15 to 20 videos. The next day, when I meditate, I probably listen to Bob Proctor and then ideas just start flowing. Because I trust the process. I'm trusting it more and more as I go. And you have to trust it. You have to stop getting so caught up on, oh, well, I got to have it all together. It's so funny because some people will say, well, I got to have it all together before I get started. You got to get started. And then it'll come together. Not the other way around. Some people like, oh, well, I desire to be there. Well, if you desire to be there, why you didn't get started yet? You desire to be there, but you still doing the same exact thing. You don't even take the leap out on faith. And that put me in a mind earlier when I did a video. And one of the things I said was, you desire to be a certain place, but you allowing where you currently are to stop you from getting to that place you desire to be. Like some people that say, well, I don't want to go to the gym because people gonna look. Who the fuck cares? So what? They look. And I mean, you more concerned about them looking as opposed to you getting results. And I'm not saying you only have to go to the gym to get the results, but what I'm merely saying is you so focused, you got to stop focusing on what they say or what they think or how they feel. Who cares about half of the people not even thinking? They're just moving into action. They confusing mental activity with thinking, but they're not thinking. They're just doing the same exact thing each and every day. Each and every day they do the same exact thing. So you got to ask yourself, is this year, are you going to decide to change your life? I remember when I first started doing these videos, right? Man, where I grew up was, in the projects, okay? And there used to be, a lot of dope boys, okay? And I remember when I started doing these videos, some of the dope boys, they would show up, right? They would watch the videos and stuff like that. But at the time, I noticed they stopped watching the videos, right? And I used to say, why they stop watching the videos? So inspirational, and then I understood it because then I did that with personal development. Because I started being aware, oh, wait, hold on. This is a little uncomfortable, right? Because the personal development, it gives you awareness. If you listen to it over and over and over again, it starts giving you awareness. And so once you get that awareness, you start moving into action. But what tends to happen because of people feel fear, right? Fear is, anxiety. Anxiety is fear being unexpressed. And so because they feel the fear, they instantly stop because they like, oh my goodness, that was scary. So let me go back into, the norm, what I normally do, the routine. You go right back into bondage. You go right back into the programming. And then live your life like that. Each and every day. We all have choices, all of us have choices. I'm not saying that it's the easiest thing to do, but goddamn it, it's doable. If other people could do it and they go through the same exact thing, is no excuse why you can't. No excuse why you can't. Because you have the same exact potential just like everyone else have. You are no different. The only difference is they make a choice. They decide. They say, you know what? I'm going to do this. And they actually do it. They give themselves a command. They make a decision and give themselves a command. I'm doing this. And then they step into the radical action. And do they be scared? Hell yeah, they be scared. Okay? Yes, they be scared. But guess what? They still do it. Shaking, nervous, and all. But they still do it. They still show up. Why? Because they know that they deserve better. So you have one or two choices, okay? Go through the discomfort, okay, to get to where you say you desire to be, because it's growth. That's what it merely is. It's growth. And it's the same as that concept, metaphor, when you go to the gym. When you go to the gym and you start working out, damn, your legs hurt, your glutes hurt, right? Your arms hurt, your stomach hurt, your obliques hurt, whatever. It hurts, right? Because you went there the first time, second time, or whatever. But then afterwards, you start getting accustomed to it. It's growth. That's the same exact thing, but this thing is mental. You are stimulating your mind, and it is growth. And so in the beginning, it's going to feel uncomfortable. It's just going to feel uncomfortable. The reason being is because you've been playing this role for so long, you are really convinced this is you. You convinced that you're a shy person. The reason you convinced you're a shy person because you probably heard your mother or your father say that. And the reason I know that is because when I was a kid, like I would hear my mother and my grandmother. But if you don't change that, guess what? That you're gonna continue to be there. People don't know, they don't know you. So when you go out and get out of your comfort zone, they don't know you. You chances are you'll never see those people a day in your life again. In some cases. But by you taking a leap out on faith, you encourage other people. You think people not watching? Yes, they are watching you. I remember this one time I had invested into this mindset group. And my youngest son, right? Because I was recommending books, same exact two books. Prosperity Bible and Psycho Cybernetics by Maxwell Maltz. And my youngest son, he was watching me. He was watching me as I was on the video on a Zoom call, and I was recommending the books. And you know what he did? He went and picked up his book and started reading. You think they not watching you if you want, but they only gonna do exactly what you do. And in the words of Dr. Miles Monroe, one of the things he said is he said if you don't know nothing, what could you give your kids? You gonna give your children nothing because you don't know nothing. So how could you give them something more than what you have if you don't have nothing? And so that's why I keep telling you guys study, read, study, read, study. Listen to the personal development. I don't give a damn. You don't have to only listen to me. You can watch other people. You don't even have to watch me. You can watch other people. It's so much personal development on YouTube that you can watch throughout the day that will accompany you to do whatever challenge you do. What you think I do? I'll use the personal development. This is a lifestyle. This is not, oh, but I'm gonna do it just one time today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm going to that event. I'm gonna just do it tomorrow. No, I do this all day long. I'm going to the supermarket. Best believe while I'm on the train, I'm listening to personal development. When I get off, I'm listening to personal development. When I get in the store, then I turn the personal development off. When I leave the store, back to personal development. I'm continuously growing, continuously growing. You know why? Because I deserve it. My children deserve it. I remember when I was in a relationship with this guy. And one of the things I said was my youngest children's father. And one of the things I said to him, I said, because at this time I just was investing. I just wanted better. I just wanted better. And this was like 2018, I think, when I had my spiritual awakening. After I had my spiritual awakening, I just started investing. Mainly all the money I was making from Uber, I was just investing in. Every program that I could get my hands onto, I would invest it. I would put the money in a program because I already knew what would happen if I didn't. I knew that I would, buy this outfit, buy this shirt. And it got to the point so much as though it wasn't even about clothes no more. It was more so about my mindset. And so I started investing. And then me and him, I had told him, and I get it. I guess he felt some type of way, like me not giving him enough attention or whatever. But my whole focus was, and I told him, I said, listen, I don't want our children to grow up like us. I want our children to have a better life. And so I would invest. And I would be reading and doing the programs. You really got to understand that you deserve it. You got to understand it. And if somebody else could do it, different, you can do it too. Will it be a little scary? Yep, it sure will. Will you face the fear? Yep, you sure will. Because you want better and you deserve better. Don't keep on playing a game with your life like, oh, you started and then you pull back. You started, you pull back. You started and you pull back. No, just go through it. Just go through it. You might as well just go through it as opposed to starting and pulling back, because every time you start and pull back, it's like you got to start all over again. So you might as well just go through it. Yep, you may be caught. You look crazy. So what? Yep, that's fine. That's fine. You may be caught. Oh, what's going on with her? That's okay. That's okay. That's fine too. That's okay. They may ridicule you. That's okay. That's okay. It's either that or you're going to keep getting the same exact thing. So you might as well go through it. you might as well grow through it, go through this, okay, and just get whatever it is that they're going to get, okay? Whatever they're going to say, let them say it. I mean, what the hell, okay? It's for your life to change, not their opinions. Because their opinions not even facts, it's opinions. And their opinions don't hold no goddamn weight. And last time I checked, their opinion shouldn't never been none of your damn business anyway. You shouldn't be worrying about what they say or what they think. Who cares about what they say and what they think? I told you, they're not thinking. Majority of them are not thinking. They just moving into action. They confusing mental activity with thinking. They're not thinking. And so with that being said, family, I gotta go. I gotta upload this other video. Because when my children come from school, I want to make sure I'm just giving them my undivided attention, and then I gotta read. So I catch you guys on the next one. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourself. Make sure you're showing up for you. Understand you are capable. Okay. Understand you got this. Understand that you're gonna come out on top. When you do the challenge, I could guarantee you this. Okay. You ain't gotta listen to nothing I say. But on the midst of doing the challenge, you're going to be afraid, a little nervous. And I get it, because it's times where I was. You're going to be a little nervous, but it's not nothing that you cannot handle. So when you're doing it, you're going to feel that fear. Understand that the fear is not there to destroy you. It is because you are doing something new. And that is a good thing, because it's growth. Okay, so you're going to feel the fear, right? And then you're going to do that thing. I say, write one thing on the paper right now that you can do. One thing. Go to a new store. Go to a new place, a new gathering. Go to a new neighborhood. I don't know. But write it down. And then do it. Radical action. Don't think about it. Don't get so much in your head. Don't say, oh, well, I need to get this. No, let me wait for this. No. We're not playing that game no more. We're doing it. We're stepping into radical action. No more. Oh, I gotta wait for this person. I gotta do this. I gotta wait until this happens. I gotta wait. No. Because your life is gonna be on a cycle just like that. It's gonna keep on going like that because you keep making excuses. Just write it down and then do it. Write it down and take radical action and do it. I guarantee you this. After you do it, whatever that thing is that you was afraid to do, after you do it, you are going to feel so much better, because that is where confidence comes from. Confidence, it does not come from you doing the same thing each and every day. You're going to boost your confidence. You want to boost your confidence. You do something that you never done before. You keep your word to yourself. You show up. And that is how you're going to boost your confidence up. Not by you doing the same exact thing. So you're going to write something down and you're going to do it. You're going to just take action. Do it. And I say that because I do it. I don't write it down. My intuition gives me something and I say, oh my goodness, really? Okay. Like the other day, Five Below. Okay. I needed to get some headphones. And I was on my way to go get the soap, the hand soap. For my house. And then as I was walking to Walgreens, I got a download like you could go to Five Below right now. And I said, no, I could go to Five Below tomorrow. And then I got something right back. What's the difference between tomorrow and today? And I said, you're right. Let me go to Five Below. And I went. And where it came from was this. I was listening to Bob Proctor earlier that day, and Bob Proctor was talking about the terror barrier and how people experience certain things when they want to move to change, okay, when they changing, and they experience discomfort, and so they go right back into bondage because it feels the anxiety and everything, the fear and the worry, so they go right back into hiding. And so when I was on my way to Walgreens, part of me like, all right, well, you could just go to Walgreens and get the stuff. You don't have to be seen. And I said, and then another part, what's the difference between today and tomorrow? And when I heard that, I said, yeah, you're right. I didn't come home, and I went with no socks on. Got on the train. I didn't my hair. I didn't listen. Okay, none of those things are important. We tend to say those things. Oh well, wait. I gotta go home, and I gotta get this, and I gotta. You do that stuff because you are procrastinating because of fear. That's why you do it. That's why you do it. And when I was on the train, the monkey in the mind was loud, okay, telling me all this crap, all this stuff that wasn't true. And I just sat in it. I sat on the same exact spot. I sat there and I was listening to the Infinite Waters. And as I was sitting there, I just stayed there. I stayed there. I didn't switch seats, and I just stayed there because it's like you want to feel those emotions. You want to be the observer. Why is this coming up? Oh, I know why this is coming up. See, knowledge is going to help you through this. Knowledge and faith is going to help you through this. But if you know already what to expect, then you do it. Because you already know what to expect. I'm telling you exactly what to expect. When you start moving, you're going to feel fear. And you have a choice whether you're going to go in the bondage, or you're going to get out of the bondage and say, you know what, I'm going to move. Me and my children, or I deserve better. Or not. Or stay where you've been. Stay at that job. Keep doing the same exact thing you've been doing. Keep on complaining, bitching, and moaning. That's not going to change your situation. I mean, you could pray until you damn blue in the face. That's not going to change it neither. What's going to change it is action. What's going to change it is your thought process. That's what's going to change it. Your thought process. And that's why I tell you guys the books. The personal development. That's why I keep telling you guys those things. Because once you start listening to that stuff, you're going to have this awareness going on within yourself. And then you're going to be able to see why you do some of the things you do. Why you yell or throughout the day. Because you're afraid to do something. It's something that you know you're supposed to do, but you're afraid to do it. So that's why you continuously yell and you get pissed off and stuff like that, because it's something that you know you're supposed to do. And so that's the way you can control it. Whether you're controlling your children or whatever it is like that. I know. I know. So, with that being said, family, I got to go. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll probably come back on here tonight. Oh no. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'm like, oh, my children. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you're rocking out, believing in yourself. Keep going, keep growing, keep glowing. Until next time. Peace.